Okay, here we go. For first part is always have a secondary light so you can see what you're doing, just like that. You need electrical tape. You're gonna need caps for the wires and the bracket to hold the actual light and the screws to hold the light. The screws that go in the bracket. Okay, here we go. A tip to installing these type of lights onto the ceiling. You see that ground wire, that copper wire, which is sticking out right here. The first thing I like to do is attach this to that screw that I was showing you, which is right up there. So when you attach that wire to the ceiling, it will hold the light for you while you're connecting the white and the red wires together. So now you can see how the light is being suspended by the ground wire attached to the green nut there. So now you can easily connect the black wire from the light to the red wire from the ceiling and the white wire from the light to the white wire from the ceiling. The wires together. So you have your cap, you have your electrical tape. Pretend this wire is coming from the ceiling. I'm trying to have it in a good view. And this one's coming from the light itself. So while this is hanging from the ceiling, I turn this wire down. I twist the wire together first, just like that. Then you twist the exposed copper wire here together, righty-tighty. So you twist it. Do so you can see it better. Right there. Now they're connected. Now you take your cap, righty-tighty again. Just twist it until you feel it grip, until you feel it grip. Perfect. Then you take your electrical tape. Now you put it on just like this, and you make it tight, righty-tighty. So you wrap it around just like so. Pinch it together. That is how you connect two wires together. So here, this is what it looks like. I'll pan it. So the red is attached, the red wire from the ceiling is attached to the black wire from the light. The white wire from the light is attached to the white wire from the ceiling. And the copper wire is still there. It's all secured and taped. And you always turn righty-tighty. And I like to intertwine the wires a little bit. I'll try to pan it over to the white one so you can really see it. So it wraps around it. So it has an extra secured grip to the cap here. Okay, now I'm going to physically attach this light to this bracket through two screws on the bottom, right here. And they will screw into these little screw holes. I'll try to zoom as best as I can. Right here. And there's two of them. There's an outer hole and there's an inner hole. The inner hole is the proper size for this light. You will see what that looks like in just a minute. You screw this light into the ceiling, you see how these caps are starting to get in the way as you push it in, and the light is not flush to the ceiling. So because we taped the electric wires here, which is what I always recommend, people don't always tape them. I always tape them, holds it nice and secure. I tuck it in the hole. So as you see, I tuck it in the hole. You could bend the wire. As long as the connections are not, the copper of the extensions here are not exposed, you just push it in. You could, bend it a little bit. That's fine. And now it's tucking in, just like that. See how it's already saving space? We're going to do the same thing with this. I cannot hold my computer and do it at the same time, so I'll show it to you in just a second. Now, what many videos don't like to show you is how to actually put the light in the ceiling, which is one of the hardest parts of the actual job. So, as you see, I like to put the screws in first, and all I do is barely screw it in. So I want it to stick out as much as you can. So see, I'm loosening it now, just so you can see how little is going in. So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. I'm just going to screw it in just a few turns. 1 turn, 2 turn, 3. That's it. Now I can easily rise this light into the holes and turn it, twist it to lock it in. Then I will tighten the screws up. We'll see how that goes. Okay. And, you know, I take a peek above the light just to guide me so I know where I'm going. See, I got the one screw in. Now I'm just going to adjust it so the other screw will also lock in. Now, both screws are in the holes. So all you have to do now is tighten it one by one. You don't want to tighten one side all the way and then have to tighten the other side. So I like to, you know, do a few turns of that screw, then a few turns of that screw, make sure it's sitting in nicely. Another suggestion before even screwing the light all the way in is putting the bulbs in and testing it to make sure it works. The bulbs were screwed in. Let's turn on the switch and see what happens. Great. Now we can fully secure this light into the ceiling. I suggest taking the bulbs out because when you screw with the screwdriver or the power drill, you don't want to hit the bulbs. As you see now, the light is fully secured onto the ceiling. Nice and tight. I screwed one side in a little bit, then the other side in a little bit, then the other side in a little bit. Now you just put the bulbs in, you twist the cover onto it, and you're done. Light is on. It looks great, nice and secure. You did it yourself. Turn on the light, nice and bright. Now, if you like the video, please press subscribe or like it. I have way more videos to come. Everything from fixing window screens, just like this one, to painting, to putting beautiful molding up like this, which I have done. And I'm going to do again. It's going to look beautiful. In the bathroom, you see it all along the windows. Around these corners are not fun, so I could show you how to do that. And there's my cat. Alright, thank you for watching.